Good morning, you guys. I know it's not morning. So somebody told me that I need to make more videos. So I said, okay, I'll just make more videos. And so here we are. And yes, I just got up. It's like, well, not just got up, but I woke up about 1:30. It's now almost 4 p.m. So anyway, so it's still kind of morning to me, having coffee and got some stuff in the mail. So I thought over the last few days, actually, it's a problem when you tell me that I can't go shopping and then there's still the internet, right? So I take that as permission. It's like a hall pass. So anyway, wanted to just share some stuff that I've picked up. And this may be a long video, just saying, because there's a ton. I don't really, okay, so let me just say it right off the bat. Like, I have mixed feelings about doing haul videos, and I don't like to share like what I paid for things and things like that generally. So I probably won't do that, but because sometimes, since this is my business and this is what I do like all the time, and it's been relatively successful, like I feel like I'm, it's good. Thanks to you guys, So I thought, okay, well, let's just look at some goodies. Like that's really just all I want to do. I just want to look at goodies and maybe share a couple of shops where I've found some cool stuff and talk about my inspiration a little bit maybe. Anyway, so the first thing is there's a shop on Etsy. It is called Zoe's Old Shop. You guys may know her shop. I've never shopped there before, but someone sent me a link and said, "Hey, this shop is closing. You should go check it out because she's got some good prices on some cool old ephemera." And so I did. And so I got some neat stuff from her. I haven't looked at the shop today to know exactly what her sale looks like, but at the time that I made this purchase, which was about 3 weeks ago, she was doing 30% off. I think it was $100 order, something like that. Well, I wound up placing 2 orders, and the first order, I didn't notice that she had that discount that she was offering, and the order was only like $30 or something. And then I did another order, and because I like figured it out, well, I, sort of wanted her to maybe honor that 30% on that first order that I had placed, since I placed the 2 orders within like an hour of each other. I don't think she realized that that's what I was asking. So she didn't do that, but that's okay. And it's not that huge of a deal, but anyway, so I guess the reason I'm telling you that is that if she is still doing that, make sure you read whatever the promotion is that she's offering, since she is apparently closing her shop. So anyway, but she has tons of stuff. I believe she still does. Watch, I'll go to get the link, and the shop's closed now, but so much for being prepared. And anyway, so anybody who purchased books from my last book sale in the 700s, the lot numbers in the 700s, I am super, super sorry. Like, I don't know what I did. I honestly don't. And to be very forward about it, like, I was scared when I was packing orders, like just trying to figure it out. I did like duplicates of the 700 lots. And so if I screwed up your order, I'm really sorry. I will do whatever I can to make it right. And some of you have already emailed me, and we're working on it. But anywho, so, okay, back to the subject, back to the reason we're here. So I got a couple of books of these. These are like amusement park tickets. So I think they were reasonably priced. So that's why I got 2 packs of them. So I thought those were kind of fun. So the part of what I was trying to do was put together ephemera to use in some bundles. And so, you know, that's why I wanted a bunch. But then these little price tags are like from grocery stores or a grocery store or something. And these are so cool. Like you can tell that these were hand, they seem to be hand done. I don't know. Maybe not. They might have been like a stamp, but they're really cool. So this was one listing and then this was the other listing. So I don't think she has any more of these or these, because I believe I bought the rest of what she had. And I think she had like, I think she was selling them like by the 10 or something. And I was like, oh yeah, because these are right up my alley. I love them. So I might be scanning some of these too and doing some like price tag digitals. I don't know, because I have some other ones too that I've picked up and like those French ones, you know. Anyway, so I thought those were pretty cool. And I would like to use those in some kits, some actual kits, like physical item kits, not digital kits. And then there was this really cute, it was just this one tag, cottonseed cake and meal, Southland Cotton Oil Company. Super cool. And then these little guys, these are from a train. These were like a stub from like a, or maybe baggage claim or something like that. I'm not sure. But it says roomette, like it was like a small room on this one. Roomette 9, car 582. And these aren't super old, but, you know, kind of. Anyway, I thought they were kind of cute. So I like the void. Anyway, so those. And then, oh, and then she, I think this was part of a gift. She put together like this giant like bag of just random ephemera stuff as a gift, which was really nice. And it was all just totally, you know, this sort of style. Anyway, and then there was 2 bundles of these petty cash vouchers. I thought these were cute. I love how they're kind of aged around the edges. And they are obviously from the 40s because it says 1904, you know. So, yeah. So some of those will probably wind up in said kit. And then I should call them bundles. Don't usually call them kits. And then these are just some other little tickets. Railroad, like, I don't know, different kinds of tickets. Gulf Mobile and Oil Railroad. I don't know. So it looks like they're somehow related to, oh no, I guess not. I don't know. Anyway, so these cool little tickets in lots of different colors and tones, you know. So yeah, I love those. I love little tickets and things like that. Like we all do, right? And then these were, or are, like produce stickers. I'm not sure where you would put these, maybe on your bag or something, or they put them on bags of produce. But yeah, so yeah, I think that's what they would have been used for, like maybe on a paper bag or something. I don't know. Anyway, so there's a bunch of those too. I thought they were cute. And let's see. Oh, and these are amazing. These were like my favorite thing that I got from her. These are all price tags also. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to scan some of these price tags. So look at these. Aren't these cool? Oh my gosh. I just love these. 13 cents, 33 cents, 4 cents. Yeah. And I think these were a couple different lots as well. She might have more of these I don't really know. You'd have to check. But yeah, aren't they cool? I have a feeling I bought all of the ones she had of these particular ones, but I know she has lots and lots of ephemera. So, you know, don't take that as truth, because that might not be true. I don't know. I don't know if she has more of these. She might. So I will tell you that her shipping time is relatively slow, because I think she must have like other stuff going on where, you know, it's hard for her to kind of stay on top of it. But she does say that on the shop, like, main page, you know, to please be patient with shipping and that kind of thing. She did ship these to me priority mail, so that was nice. And I believe it was free shipping. So yeah, so I thought it was a pretty good deal. There was a few other things from her. She had this one bag of these that I thought were neat. You have to be careful when you're shopping for stuff like this. Like if you put in vintage price tags, search on Etsy or eBay even, you know, sometimes they actually are vintage and sometimes they're not. Like, they could be vintage style or something like that. So just, I think that these are vintage tickets, price tags. Although I mean, I'm not questioning her. I'm just saying that, I've seen a lot, because I look for these all the time, and I've seen a lot where it's like, yeah, I got some of those on Amazon, those exact ones. So not these, but some others that I have seen when I search for them. That's all I'm saying. But I think that these actually are vintage. So, and something qualifies as vintage. There's different qualifiers for things like I think furniture is considered antique if it's like 200 years old or so, or 100 years old. I don't know. But things that are, according to Etsy, if something is 15 years old, it is considered vintage. So, anyway, so these were another lot, these were another listing. Aren't those cute? And then these were a different listing as well. I love all these price tags. I don't know. I'm just really drawn to them. Probably because I like shopping. And then some larger ones. So these will be fun. I can use these in journals and whatnot. And I got enough of them so I won't feel like I have to hoard them, you know. And I can actually use them. And I will probably scan these too, just, you know, just because I like the font and all that. Okay, so this is all sort of, all the stuff that I'm going to show you initially is all sort of like farmhousey, you know, farmhouse, schoolhouse kind of style. So I came across a listing on eBay. Excuse me. I was searching for something else, and I came across this listing that was for 250 vintage milk caps. And believe it or not, I sorted these out just because I wanted to know how many like doubles there were. And there were some, but for the most part, they're all different. Like here's a little stack where these were all the same, you know, but I didn't get more than like, there was only like 4 or 5 different ones where there was a stack of them like that, where there was like 7 or 8 of the same one. All the rest of them were different. Or, you know, like this one, there was 2 of this chocolate milk. So yeah, so I thought that was awesome. These are really, really fun. And look at, I mean, there's just tons of them. I personally think it's more than 250. I think he was guessing, but I haven't counted them. Yeah, see, so like there was this many of that chocolate milk, or this many of this raw milk. So yeah, and these are definitely vintage, right? I pulled out some, I just had fun going through these, and sorting them out. I had them all over my desk. And wait, let me get these back in here. Some of them are little too, see? So these will definitely be used in some bundles and also in some journals. So I have some ideas to make some journals here in this kind of style. I love this. I love this era, you know. So there was only a few like this. And if I see lots where there's a lot of this kind of style, I probably wouldn't buy them because I don't think these are as useful, although they're cool. Like this would just be cool to put an eyelet in it and then hang it as a charm, you know. But there were some like Christmas ones, a few little Christmas ones. And then this is the one where there was a lot of them. This particular cap. So yeah. So anyway, so you know, I wanted to know like which ones I had a lot of so that I could maybe include those in bundles, you know, and then yeah. Anyway, and there was just one of these. So I think whoever it was actually collecting them. They had a nice collection, and then they split them up into a bunch of different lots, and I think some maybe didn't sell or something, or maybe they wanted too much money for them. But I didn't pay a ton for these. Honestly, I feel like I paid less than $20 for all of them, you know, not bad. And then as I was searching for vintage price tags, I came across this listing and I couldn't resist. Like that. The listing said this was from an Etsy shop, and she didn't have a ton of this type of stuff, but it's JunqueArt, JUNQUE art, I believe, on Etsy. I think that's the name of the store. But I'll link her shop in the description also. But this is the only item I bought from her, were these, all that she had of these. Okay. But it's nice to, you know, favorite somebody's shop and follow them on Etsy, because you never know. Like, at least you know that this particular seller, even if she doesn't have any more of these, like she might have other stuff you would like, or now that she knows that people like this kind of thing, maybe she'll come across more and she'll get more, you know, I don't know. So I did see one other listing somewhere. I think it was on Etsy also. Somebody had some of these. So like maybe they lived in the same area or something, or they're just something that was used a lot in a particular industry. This listing said that they were for cattle, for cows, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I kind of don't think so, because they're paper, and these would get destroyed if they were on a cow. So I don't know. Who knows? Okay, so those little guys, and I thought those were cool. Those would be great for this kind of stuff. And then Carla, my Frizzle, Carla Frizzle, it's actually Frizzell, but she's my Frizzle. She had this journal that she showed a video of, and in the journal there was this cornmeal bag, and I just went like bananas, because I was like, I need some cornmeal bags. And so I went on eBay, and I found some cornmeal bags and some flour bags. So if you search on, so these aren't cheap. Okay. First of all, I'll just tell you, they're not cheap. I did find good deals on these. Like, I think, so this one was a dozen, and there was 12 in the lot. Okay. These are smaller ones. And, you know, it's like $5 for shipping or something like that. But so here's another little bit of advice. When you find stuff like this on eBay, and, you know, at least you know that that seller is woke, right? Like they're woke to what people want, you know? So you think, okay, well, maybe they have other stuff that I might like. So always look at the seller's other items, you know, because often, like, this is a good example because this seller had these listed totally separately. They were two separate listings. She didn't have one listing with a quantity of 2 available. She had 2 separate listings, and it wasn't an auction. It was like a buy it now thing, you know? And I didn't look at that. Like, I didn't notice that she had 2 of these until I was checking my orders to see if they had shipped, and I saw that there was another one available, and I was like, oh my God, like, it's the same seller. So I messaged her and I was like, okay, do you have any more of those? Because I just bought the second lot. So, and she's like, no, that's all I have. So I'm just saying, like, communicate with the sellers and ask questions and look at their other items, because, you know, you'll save money on shipping for sure. And, you know, if it's somebody that has something that you like, chances are they have more stuff that you like, you know, especially if they have good prices. And this was a good price. So, and then this was another lot. So this, somebody wrote in pencil on there, $2. So they probably had them like in a antique mall in a booth or something and selling them for $2 a piece. And I don't know, yeah, there's some pencil written on them. So I might try to get rid of that. But anyway, so this was a lot that I actually did split with Carla. So she got the other half of them. I think there was 15 in the lot, and I don't remember what we paid for them, but we split those. So I thought these would be super cute to just make little minis, you know, just fold them and do some stitching on them and make these into little mini journal covers. Yeah? Okay, I think so. This was a lot of 2. And these are super cool. So obviously if you look for cornmeal bags or flour bags, oh, this is what I was going to tell you. Be specific in your search. Indicate paper cornmeal bags or paper flour bags or paper sugar bags. Otherwise, you'll get like flour sacks and stuff. So just to kind of narrow it down. Anyway, yeah, so thanks, Carla. Thanks for the inspiration, Carla. And for enabling my shopping habits, my shopping obsession, addiction, whatever, sickness. This was a single bag. There was only one, but it was $1.99, and then it was $3 for shipping. So I paid $6 for this bag. I'm just saying, like, that's probably more than I should have spent, but it was early on in my shopping endeavor, and, you know, I bought it too soon. So, but I think it's cool. Like, it's probably worth the $6 or $5 I paid for it. But anyway, and then this was another listing. There's one more that is on the way that is being shipped, and the one that I'm waiting for. So it was a lot of 4 bags, and I can't remember how much the 4 bags were. I think they were $6. And then they had 9 available. So there was actually, you know, 36 bags altogether. And so I thought, okay, that's a good deal. Like, that was a good bargain. Considering, you know, some of these bags are selling for like $15 each on eBay or more. And I haven't researched these to know like how collectible they are, or like even how old they are, really. I mean, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a cornmeal bag collector, so I'm not an expert. But I did see some that were a lot more expensive, and they probably do have value, you know, as a collectible. So anyway, so I would never spend that much on a paper bag that I'm going to make into a journal. But these, I thought, okay, well, there's a lot of them, and I could, and I wouldn't feel like I was destroying some valuable collection or something. Anyway, but I don't remember what I paid for these, but I think there's like 12 of them. Oh, so what I was going to say is, if you look for these, pay attention to the size that they are. It'll be the 5. This is a 5-pound bag. This was a 2-pound bag. 5-pound bag. 2-pound bag. And these are 1 1/4 pound bags. So these are much smaller, right? You see what I'm saying? And then this was a 10-pound bag. It's kind of a fatter, wider bag. And this was another one that I bought real early on, but I thought it was really cool. It's got a tear in the cover right there, but that's probably why it was cheaper. Anywho, and then I did get a bunch of these, and I don't know how old these are. They might be brand new for all I know, but I kind of don't think so. I know they're at least vintage. You know what I mean? Like, they may not be like from the 30s, but they're cool. And I love that they're all white and they're all in really good shape. And so I thought these would be great to make into journal covers as well. So I would maybe fold it like that, and then, you know, fold that over, or do it this way. I don't know. But those would be cool, huh? So the ones that I ordered, the other ones that are on the way, where I got, I think there was 36 of them all together. I think those are the ones I'm going to use in the kits that I put together. So, and there'll be some fabric and stuff like that in those also. So yeah, so that's my sort of like farmhouse stuff. And then if there's anybody out there in the world that doesn't know, in this world, this junk journal world, if you don't know who Renee is at GTDesigns, I just want to tell you that she is absolutely one of the nicest people on the planet. And she's so fun to watch. Like, if you like long videos and you're into just looking at stuff, you know, go check out her channel, because it is so entertaining and so neat to just watch her videos of kits that she's had for sale in the past. She does junk journal kits. That's all she does is make junk journal kits. And she buys some journals now and then and stuff like that. But she doesn't make journals. She's a supplier, you know. Anyway, so a while back she was showing, I don't remember if it was like a haul video or whatever, but oh, and she also shows her and her mom out in the field, like at estate sales and things like that. It's super fun to watch. And she's super, super smart. Like, she's a professor, you know what I mean? So like, she's pretty smart. Anyway, I love you, Renee. Anyway, so she had shown this book of music, and at the time, I think we were doing some kind of a swap or something, and I was like, oh my God, like, I love that book. And so she just ripped out like part of it and sent it to me in the package that she was putting together at the time. But I'm just like, ho, ho, ho. Isn't this gorgeous? Like, look at the paper in this book. And it's that really, really nice cottony, jeez. I mean, it just, I don't know, like, it just doesn't get any better for vintage feel in paper. You know what I mean? And look at that. Isn't that cool? It says music as part of the spine. So see, like, she appreciates this kind of stuff, that these types of things, we want that, you know? So thank you so much, Renee. Oh, so what I did was, I had some of these and I've actually scanned them because these are super, super old, you guys. I've scanned about 20 pages or so of what I had. And then I messaged her and I was like, so what are you going to do with the rest of that book? And yeah, see, this one is 1869. So anyway, so she said, I was like, well, would you sell it? Like, would you consider selling it? And she was like, well, make me an offer, you know? And so I made her an offer. She took the offer and I just got it today. And it's just gorgeous. Look at Love's Delusion. Just beautiful. And there's, see how dark this page is compared to that? Like, what's up with that? I don't know. I don't understand it. But it's like every single sheet of paper in here has character and has some sort of, you know, they just, look at the, just look, you guys, look at that. Isn't it amazing? So I just wanted it. I just wanted the rest of it. You know what I mean? Because I want to use it. And I was feeling very like clingy to the other pages that she sent me. And I want to use this paper. I want to make some envelopes and I want to make some little like folios and use it for tags and all that type of thing. So yeah. So thank you so much, Renee, for agreeing to sell this to me. Really, it was really cool that you did that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just loving it. And all of this yummy paper that's in here, you know? So yeah. So go check out Renee at GTDesigns. I will link her YouTube channel and also her Etsy shop because she does have some digitals. I'm just going to take this off because I don't want it to get lost. She also has some really cool digitals in her shop. They're all like ephemera type of things, you know, that she's come across in the world and agreed to scan and share. And then, yeah, so that stuff is always there. And then bookmark her shop because whenever she puts out like kits, because I'm pretty sure she will continue to do that as the rains start to, you know, loosen up in the world. Yeah, just bookmark her shop so you know when she has new kits and stuff. But go watch her videos too, because in the meantime, they're super fun to watch. So, yep, Renee, GTDesigns. Okay, and then I need a sip of coffee. Hold on. And then I have had purchases with Forever French on Etsy that have kind of just been sitting there at Louise's house because I wanted her to sort of hang on to stuff until there was like a big box that she could send. So just to save money on shipping, you know, and because I like it when she ships something and I get it in like 3 days instead of like 3 weeks, you know. And if you are willing to pay for the shipping, the faster shipping, you know, then she doesn't have a problem with that, you know. And it actually is a lot cheaper. It's way cheaper than paying for each item to ship individually, you know. So thank you so much for agreeing to help me out with that, Louise. Really, it was really cool. So there was a few, so this was, I actually got 2 boxes of stuff from her. One was a bunch of linens and fabric and stuff like that. And I'll show you guys some of it. But it was a pretty big box. And then the rest of it was like paper stuff, you know. So I will definitely list Louise's shop on Etsy in the description. It's Forever French, you know, all one word. So I don't remember if I bought these or if these were a gift. Some of the stuff that I bought was like weeks and weeks ago. So I don't remember, you know, and some of it are things where she had to actually take the listing down because she would like reserve it and then put my name on the listing and people were buying it anyway. And so then she was refunding their money and all that kind of stuff. So if you go look at Louise's shop, if something says, please don't buy, reserved for somebody, just don't buy it, because, you know, that's just, anyway, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I don't remember if I bought these or if she sent these as a gift, but they're really cool. They're these wooden, like, game pieces with numbers on them. So, yeah. And I think they're really, really cute. I think she had some of these for sale, but I thought they were a lot of 10, like a pack of 10. So I think these were a gift. So thank you, Louise. I appreciate you. I really do. And then she sent me a couple of keys. Aren't those neat? Now these she does not have in her shop, but she did mention that she had a couple. So yeah. So some keys. Aren't those cool? Old skeleton keys. Because she was like, well, what other kind of stuff do you want? You know? Anyway. And then she also had, hang on. She also had some more of these guys. So I just grabbed the rest of them, the ones that she had. I think there was 20. And yeah, because these are super cool. And I want to use the originals. These are price tags from like a shoe store. So it's got this little pin on the back, so you can kind of like stick it onto the laces of the shoe while it's on display. So yeah, so I got some more of those. I'm just gonna put these in here. And then look, she sent me that cute little J stencil. She really is just one of the nicest people on the planet, you know. So I think I want to use this somehow. Like I want to actually mount this on something and, you know, maybe use it in a frame on the wall or something. I don't know, but I love it. And thank you. That was a gift from Louise. So thank you, Louise. And then this was a separate listing. These are little, what are these? Tickets, you know, for a raffle. They're raffle tickets. And it was a full book of them. So I don't know how many is in here, but there's a lot. And I was waiting to get some of this stuff because I am going to be making some more French ephemera bundles. Okay. And I'm also going to do some more. I have a ton of stuff that's already scanned, and I have some listings. There's some collage listings, digital listings in my Etsy shop that are already active, but I have a few other listings where they're going to just be packed with different French ephemera that I've scanned and, you know, gotten from her. And there was one other shop that I got some stuff from too in France. But like they had a couple things that I really liked, and then they haven't had anything else. So anyway, so these are ration stamps, and you know, these are like super precious, I think, and super cool. And some of them are actually for linens, like for clothing or fabric and supplies to make clothing for your family. But look at the colors in these. I need to take the autofocus off so you guys could see better. But look at how carefully they cut out pieces from each page in here. So there's a bunch of pages right here that are sort of like fused together. And I think I'm going to try to steam those apart. See what happens. So, whoops. But these are so awesome to use in collages. So these were all separate listings that I just had to have. Like I just had to have them because I love using these in collages. They're just, look at how colorful they are. They're super pretty. So, and then that's that Etsy shop where I bought all of the postage stamps. I sorted through them and I picked out a whole bunch of French postage stamps. So anyway, and then these, I don't remember what these were either. And I don't remember if I bought these or not. I think this was in the little gift pack. I'm not sure. But yeah, she always sends some kind of little goodie, you know. And since this was a culmination of like 15 different purchases, she did put together a nice little surprise for me. So I feel like that's what these were, even though I had these favorited and I can't remember if I bought them or not. Anyway, I know that sounds terrible. But this little guy, this is a little receipt book, large receipt book actually. So there's a bunch of stubs. And then there are some blank ones here on this side. And then the rest of them are like, these ones have been torn off, but these are still attached. They're all filled in though. The ones on the right hand side, like not the stub. Wait, let me look at these other ones. Oh yeah, those are filled in too. Looks like I just have one blank one. One blank little stub there. So that's cool. Yeah. So my son, Adrian, is now on board with helping me with digital stuff. So hopefully we will have more going on in that department. Okay. A couple other little things. Let me show you the loose stuff before I get to the books, the ledgers and stuff. So this was a listing for, I think it was 7 pieces of music, and I had to have it. Had to have it. Obviously, it's all in French, right? I guess that's not obvious, but look at this one. This is the reason I bought this lot, was because of this. I mean, is that gorgeous or what? So anyway, so yeah, so Adrian and I have been talking a lot about, that's my son. He is a graphic designer. We've been talking a lot about what I want to do as far as digitals and what direction I want to go with it. And to be honest, like, I just want to offer somewhat rare and unusual ephemera, you know, like I don't think that I'm ever going to offer like digital kits, like journal kits or anything like that. We may wind up working together over the summer because he's not here right now. He's actually in Florida training. And when he comes back here for the summer to Spokane, he'll be at Fairchild. And we may have some time to work together in person to do some types of, you know, design things. I don't know. But we seem to be working pretty well together long distance. We'll see how it goes in person. We sort of butt heads sometimes, but this is really his realm, you know, the digital thing. So yeah, so who knows where that could go. But anyway, so this is a really cool double spread. This was like a military, I think it was like a laundry thing or something. I don't know. I really should learn how to read French. But that's the other thing that I really want to try to focus on with my Etsy shop as far as digitals is just handwriting and just different examples of handwritten documents and handwritten stuff. So because I don't know, like that's what's cool about it, I think, is just the writing, you know. So these are all checks, bank checks. These were all in one listing. And these things are so cool. I love using these in collages. And then just, I think I bought like 5 or 6 different listings of just documents and different things like this. So I have them all kind of stacked here together. And usually this type of thing ships for free. She'll ship this stuff for free for the most part. And so that's cool. But a lot of this stuff I will scan and just kind of put it in my folder of French ephemera. Look at this one. Isn't that cool? I love the border. 1931. Anyway, beautiful. Oh, there's an image on this one. It's a chocolate company. So yeah, so it's just tons of like receipts and things like that, handwritten receipts. And then yeah, this was like a fruit distributor, and she got like a whole stack of these. So of course I had to have those. And I like it when there's something like this where there's multiples of like the same type of thing, so I can offer them in bundles, you know. And so it sort of gives like one to each bundle, you know. Anyway, I'm going to pull those out actually and keep those kind of separate. But yeah, so I'm just going to be, and I like to include some of this type of thing, the original stuff, in those kits also. Bundles. I should remember to call them bundles. Because I don't think they're, oh, isn't that gorgeous? I love this one. They're not technically a kit where, you know, you could just put it together, you know. They're more just like bundles of stuff. Wow, this one is awesome. Oh, look at that. Anyway, so it's just beautiful stuff. This one's really neat. I didn't look through all of these individually. Yeah, I didn't take the time to go through every single one of these when this arrived yesterday. Yeah, this just came yesterday. So it actually got stuck in customs, and I can't remember what city it was in. It was in St. Louis for some reason. And they actually opened it and inspected the box. That's never happened before. So I don't know what it was that, you know, caused them to want to inspect it, but maybe it's because it was, the whole entire box was just totally taped up, like the whole box. So I think she must have used a whole roll of tape on the box. Anyway, but you see what I'm saying. So there's just tons of these little full page like documents and receipts, I should say. And then she does have this as a listing right now. I saw them yesterday. So this is like an illustrated dictionary, but it's like oversized. So the illustrations are large, you know, and I just think this was going to make really, really neat tags. Really cool for collages and stuff. Oh, my stomach is growling. Oh my God. I hope you guys didn't hear that. Anyway, so yeah, it's a really cool dictionary. Okay, so that's the sort of like loose stuff. And then let's look at the books. You guys want to look at the books? Another sip of coffee. All right, so there's two of these. It's a receipt book. Oh, and usually in some of these old ledger books, there's other little goodies in them, you know, and she always just leaves stuff in them. She doesn't, you know, pull that out and get part of another bundle. Like she leaves it in there. So And I don't read, but, you know, I can tell this is just like a bookkeeping, you know, record keeping. But it's all about the writing. It's all about the handwriting. And I need to, okay, I'm going to turn the autofocus on for a minute so you guys can see. I mean, it's just beautiful. And then like, oh, over here, there's some written in black. I love when there's different colors of ink that they've used. Anyway, so this one, oh, there's another, oh no, I thought it was another little stack of stuff. But yeah, and so I love it when there's also blank pages and written pages too. So, and this is another one, same kind of thing. This one had a lot of blank pages and it was real white, like it's pretty white. And then all of this, all of that yumminess. Isn't it cool? So some of this will definitely make its way into bundles. Some more. Oh, this, I saw this last night and I was like, oh, that is delicious. Look. Isn't that gorgeous? Anyway, so there's two of these little guys. And then this one, 1903. Love the calendar pages. Those are so cool. And I don't remember what the use was for all of these different books. And since I don't read French and I don't remember what she told me, this one was all about the print on the pages, you know, since it's not full of writing. So but I did like it. I liked it for the price. And I also liked that it had so much of just the blank paper, you know, because blank paper is kind of cool. Like it's hard to find too, where, you know, you actually like really like it. And then there was some goodies in here too. That's cool. Just goodies, just all kinds of goodies. And I can't resist it. And look at this cover. Isn't that awesome? It's like, it's beautiful. So, who knows? I might do some more book covers, more digital book covers too. Okay, and then this one is another copybook. So this one's kind of like the olive oil one that I had. But this one, oh my God. So it's about, I don't want to say half. It's maybe about a quarter of the paper in the back is blank. So what I was thinking, excuse me, what I was thinking is to take some pressed flowers and do like Sally did in that journal that I showed you guys yesterday. And like, you know, because this paper becomes very transparent when you glue it down. So I thought this would be great paper to use for that. Anyway, she took pressed flowers and then just decoupaged tissue over the top of them. And it looks really neat. So anyways, but this one, so this is actually copies of letters that were written. I don't know what the subject was, but isn't that cool? I love this writing. And this is so neat to use over the top of another collaged piece, because the writing or what imagery or whatever comes through from underneath this. And then you see this writing kind of superimposed over the top. And it just looks, I don't know, it just looks really neat. So anyway, this one's darker. The writing is darker. than on that olive oil one. So yeah, isn't that cool? And look at these pages. These are amazing. It's like a dream come true, you know? Just dreamy. Yeah, see, that was like 3 pages and it felt like 1 page. Yeah, it's paper thin, you guys. It is so thin. Anyway, so there's that one. Okay, and I love this cover too it's got a leather spine. It's obviously been wet at some point, or damp. Anyway, so that one. And then, oh my gosh. Okay, so this one I have to, I'm not sure if this one or the next one are my new favorite, but so this book, I had to have her kind of explain to me what this was a couple times, but this was like a customer book for like a liquor wine distributor. And so this was a listing of all of their like customers. And this is like the most purpley paper, you guys. This marbled paper is so violet. It's amazing. This fabric that binds this paper onto the cover is purple. It's not blue, it's purple. So anyway, yeah, so this is the like the account book, but there isn't a lot of accounting in this book. It's a lot of just names, lists of like just columns of names, but lots of blank pages too. And this paper is like, it's like cardstock almost. It's so nice. It's just beautiful. Yeah, like this. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. It's so cool. And the writing is amazing. And see how they're blank on the back? A lot of them are. And so like oh, well, this one's not, but you know what I mean? Like there's enough of them where the writing, there's no writing on the back. So I won't feel like I'm sacrificing anything if I, say cut this up into little tags or something. I don't know. Like I just don't even know what I'm going to do, but it's so exciting. It's just beautiful. I don't remember the date or anything. It's falling apart. There's spider webs in there. But it's amazing. And I love the stenciled tabs on the pages. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, I'm going to hold at least one page up so you guys can see how amazing this handwriting is. Wait, let me find a better page. Here we go. I gotta show you up close. Isn't that cool? So awesome. I don't know if I'll be able to do this with the next one because it's really heavy. But yeah, so this guy, I don't know how many pages it is, but it is about that thick. So the cover is just falling apart, but look at this cover, repertoire. That's just so cool. I don't know. I might try to see. It's like down here on the corner. It's the book board is just, it's literally just falling apart into layers. So I don't know. I might try to put that back together somehow, just a little bit even, just to keep it intact, Anyway, so that one, I love that book. Can you tell? Okay, and this guy. is gigantic. Now she had this, I'm going to put these right here so it can hold the cover a little bit. I was thinking this would make a super, super cool flower press, like a big flower press that I could just keep on like a table and then just, you know, add pages to it. I can't. Okay, move that, Jessica. I have been waiting for this ledger for a while, and I asked her to reserve this for me a long time ago, and I finally got it. I got it. So this was, if I remember correctly, this was like a travel agency in France. I think they were in, I don't remember, Bordeaux maybe. But it's just, starts out 1903. And it's that really nice, heavy, thick, sturdy paper, you know, just filled with the most beautiful script. Okay. I'm going to try to hold this up so you guys can see. Isn't that gorgeous? It is really heavy. But it's like, I could just like, I don't know, like I just want to lay on top of it. I want to put my face in it. So pretty. So yeah, so this one is literally just filled with names and different cities, and oh my gosh, look at this page. You guys got to see this up close. Whoops. Isn't that beautiful? It's like every little bit of this paper is just awesome. Okay. So this is the last thing in my haul, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Lots of new stuff, and I won't let a little pandemic hold me down when it comes to shopping, that's for sure. So anyway, let me know what you guys think, and yeah, leave me some feedback, and have your eyes out for a couple things, more digitals, mostly French ephemera stuff, and I'm gonna do some like mid-century, like farmhouse style kits. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the fabric. Hold the phone. Yeah, so those kits or bundles, and then also some French ones. So because I've been waiting to get this gigantic book to put together some more of those. Oh my God. And those will definitely include pages from that gigantic ledger. So I did get some linen stuff from Louise. This was mostly, so I've washed and pressed all of this stuff. Lots of embroidery and whatnot. And this was some stuff that she just had, you know, she just had it up like in her attic or whatever. She doesn't usually have fabric stuff listed in her shop, although she may start doing that once the restrictions are lifted, you know, and you know, so now she sort of knows that we like this kind of stuff, you know, and it's just cool. Like I like that that it's all from France, you know, which is cool, but some of it is really, really neat, and most of it is linen. Like this is not linen, but there was a lot of linen stuff in there. And some of it's older than others, like older and newer than others. But this was all just kind of like table runners, that kind of stuff. And there was some larger pieces like that. Like this was like a little tablecloth, you know, and I love this because I think this is really fun to like fussy cut out of the fabric and use those elements and different things. And then there was just some like, oh, this is another like, just table linens, you know, there's another one of those. It's like a little tablecloth. And then just dish towels. These are just some old dish towels. So just white. And then, she had these old, there was actually, she said she had 4 of them that she had bought because they have her initials on them. But these are old linen nightgowns. And this one, see, it says LL. And yeah, so these are old linen nightgowns. And I'm telling you, they are heavy duty linen. Just amazing. I don't know. Can you guys see that texture? But they're soft. They're super soft. It doesn't look like they are, but they are. And not because I use fabric softener. I did use fabric softener, but they're just so old. It's just been, you know, and worn so much that it's really, really soft. So yeah, so she had 4 of these. This one almost looks like an old like nurse's uniform or something. I don't know, but look at that, and it's got like mother of pearl buttons, it looks like, or glass. They might be glass. Anyway, yeah, so these just old linen, French linen nightgowns. And so she had 4 of these, and I snagged them. Snatched them right up. And so these I will be disassembling and using this linen in some projects, and probably including pieces of it in those bundles too. And then there was this really nice linen table runner. And so it's probably, I don't know, 30 inches wide, about 30 inches wide. And it's super long. It's probably about 6 yards. And I did wash it and iron it last night, but it's this beautiful like taupe color. So cool. So this was kind of a one of a kind sort of thing too. But yeah, isn't that awesome? So I may use some pieces of this in those bundles too. These are not going to be like economy bundles. These are going to be super nice, like really high quality stuff in them. You know, that's what I've always wanted to do, is just make a bundle of French stuff that, you know, you may not be able to just find anywhere. You know what I mean? And then there was a little bit of this linen. It's just pieces of fabric in the bundle. It was a whole box of fabric stuff. I still have all of the, like, there was some upholstery fabric and other things like some curtains and different kitchen linens and stuff that that she sent me, and that stuff is still in the wash, but yeah, isn't that cool? I just love linen, and I love the little bits of it. This is linen and stuff just like I see Rachel using all the time, and I'm just like, I need that, you know, because it's so pretty. Anyway, yeah, so just you know, some old, some not so old, some newer fabrics and table linens and stuff, but it's all really pretty. So yeah, so I will be putting together some bundles here pretty soon. I don't know. I'm trying to stay a little more focused. I know it probably doesn't seem like it, but I'm trying. But when you get this kind of stuff in the mail, it's like you can't help it. Like you just have to, okay, I got to do that now. I got to look at this stuff now, you know? Anyway, you guys should see my studio. It's a disaster. There's stuff everywhere. And I need to try to put it away. So that's why I thought, okay, I'm just going to do this video. All right. So there's lots more stuff. And so when I do those bundles, I will, for sure, I will make a video and I will point out, you know, what's what and that kind of thing. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, you guys, and for enabling me. I appreciate it. Okay, guys. I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.